Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, the honors to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and sincerity. Lesson will be entitled, As the World Continues to Wax Cold. My source, Law and Crime, article entitled Burned into My Brain. A mom finds bodies of 9-month-old daughter and baby's father after he shot the child and then himself in senseless murder-suicide. A mom in St. Louis, returning home from a trip to a beauty store, reportedly walked into her apartment to find her 9-month-old daughter and the baby's father both dead in a senseless murder-suicide, according to police and loved ones. It's not something I can unsee, Micah Laurie, mother of Ophelia Laurie Daniels, told local CBS affiliate KSDK last week about walking in and discovering her daughter's lifeless body next to the child's father, Zacchaeus Daniels, 21, after he took Ophelia's life and his own on February 28. According to the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department, authorities announced Thursday that they were investigating the incident as a murder-suicide. Something that is burned into my brain, Laurie said. I don't need to close my eyes to see it. Related covers. The 23-year-old told KSDK that Daniel suffered from mental health problems, okay? Sucrose psychotic, but was never known to be violent toward her, their daughter, or anyone else. Police have yet to release a motive. I don't know why, Laurie said when asked what could have led Daniels to do something like this. I'm pretty sure I'll never know why, and with that, I'll have to find closure in it. Describing Daniels, she told KSDK, I try not to paint him in a bad light, knowing that as a friend, he was a great friend. As a partner, a very loving and gentle partner to me. As a father, him trying his best and doing everything he can to be a good father. Being at the North St. Louis apartment that the family shared together is hard now, Laurie said, and each day since the tragedy has been a struggle. I describe it as like an eerie feeling, knowing that her life began here and it ended here as well, she explained. Clothes that she didn't get to wear and toys that she didn't get to play with, and just the silence that now takes over the house. It's so quiet, you could hear a pin drop. A family friend who launched a GoFundMe for Laurie last week described her daughter and what happened in the description, saying, Our sweet angel, baby's life was taken in a senseless act of violence. Ophelia is the vibrant, happy, deeply loved daughter of Micah Laurie. In her short 9 months, she quickly stole the hearts of her uncles, aunties, grandma, and everyone who met her. May her love for Miss Rachel and Reese's peanut butter cups always live on. This is a picture. All right. So, of course, we will go to Matthew, the 24th chapter. And these vicious acts support what? The end of Esau's world. Salakia. Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity, wickedness shall abound everywhere, the love of many shall wax cold. Love of many is talking about not only homeless people, people in prison, but so called family members doing vicious acts to one another. Case in point, in the case of Ophelia Daniels, her father murdered her and then turned around and murdered himself. Okay? A man that was supposed to love her, raise her, and protect her viciously murdered her. Okay? We are in the end. We are in the end, and because wickedness shall be everywhere, the love of many shall wax cold. So family relationships is nothing no more because we're in the end and people are becoming psychotic. Now imagine when society truly breaks down, when there is no active law enforcement. Imagine the behaviors of these psychotic motherfuckers. Okay? Let's go into Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you, meaning what? Brotherly, and very delicate, brotherly, his eye, meaning mind, shall be evil toward his brother, literal, and toward the wife of his bosom. How so? Because this young lady went to the beauty store and came back and found what? Two dead bodies in an alleged murder suicide. His eye, meaning mind, shall be evil toward his brother and toward the wife of his bosom and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. And in this case, this man was in the household. And as soon as his woman left, what did he do? A demon jumped on him, possessed him, and manipulated his mind, okay, to commit an evil act on his daughter and then to bring judgment on himself. Okay, so it's something he did as well as something this 9-month-old baby did. Because remember, according to the book of Ecclesiastes, nothing is new, referring to our spirits. Hence the process reincarnation. All right. And you know what? Let me just get Ecclesiastes chapter 39. In verse 28, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, okay, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. So what was the vengeance in this case? Okay, a spirit possessed that man to bring judgment on his daughter and himself, right? Which in their fury, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. And the sore strokes was what? Gunshots. Okay, he shot his baby, he turned around and shot himself. All right, so the spirit agitated the mindset of Mr. Daniels. In a time of destruction, they pour out their force, such as soon as that woman left, what happened? In a time of destruction, they pour out their force. And what was the force? Him committing these vicious acts and appease the wrath of him that made them. Now, who made them? Yahweh through his son Yahweh Shah, right? And it was that spirit's pleasure to come on earth and to fulfill the orders slash obligations of Yahweh Ba'ashem Moshe, right? Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, the gun, the crossbow, the knife, any instrument that will assist in bringing death, punishing the wicked to destruction. So in this case, the wicked were him and his daughter. Lord will, this was an edifying lesson. Shalom.